I know we living in a time when men and women have so many options because there are so many people out here that are single. So many people out here that are looking for relationships. So many people out here just want to be with somebody. So many people out here that just want to, say um, they want their own. But this is what the problem with society right now. You got guys would date 4 and 5 women at one time because they're so-called dating. You got women that would date 4 and 5 men at one time because in 2023, dating ain't a relationship. Let's go with that. Let's see how that works. Now, one guy you're dating, the family knows him. Next guy you're dating, you go to church with him and he's a Christian and he's this, he's that. Next guy you're dating, you go to dinner with him, he makes you laugh, have a good time. This other guy you're dating, you take around your homegirls and y'all party together. He's fun to party with. And the last guy you're dating, he's a good lover. One problem with that. Yeah, you got 5 different guys. Y'all dating them. It's nothing serious. It's just dating. But what's wrong with talking to one guy that has all 5 of them qualities? Same thing about the guy that has 5 different women he's talking to, dating, and all 5 of them is something different about him, and he's keeping them right in his pocket. So when he feel like doing certain things, it's certain women he can call. I asked him the same question: what's wrong with having one woman with all 5 of them qualities? And a person would challenge me and say, "You ain't gonna find a person with all them qualities. How come you're not? If you know exactly what you're looking for and you sit tight, you're not all over the place, you're gonna find what you're looking for. But when you at lunch with Mr. Makes Me Laugh and Make Me Giggle, and that's it, and you don't want nothing else to do with him, but you have fun with him, and sitting right across the bar, it's the perfect guy for you. You'll never meet him because you're spending time with all these different guys. Same thing about the guy. If you're dealing with all them different women, you ain't gonna never meet the right woman for you because you study all over the place. And it's not me from judge anyone, but I never understood why women want to talk to a lot of different guys, why guys want to talk to a lot of different women. I know you're single, you do what you want, but you've never thought about at some of the places y'all at, because you know you ain't taking them serious. At some of the places that you at, the person for you might be there by himself or by herself, but you'll never meet him because you're having too much fun. And when it's all said and done, and when you choose one of these women or one of these men, it's not going to be somebody you want. Why? Because the time was spent doing other things versus trying to get to know them. That's why I always say it's a waste of time talking to a lot of different people. Yeah, you got options. You can talk to him, you can talk to him, you can do this, you can do that. There's nothing wrong with having options. It's when you take advantage of them options that the options take advantage of you because you're putting a lot of time in something that you're not going to stick with. I know a lot of women like having guy friends. I know a lot of guys having female friends. But I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. That's nothing like having one woman that's your buddy, your best friend, your soulmate. You can bring her to the picnic. You can bring her to the barbecue. You make her laugh. She make you laugh. You hang out. You're doing this. You doing. The woman exists, but the reason why the dude and never find her is because you're too busy in a hurry, want to be under somebody. And when I say under somebody, there are certain men and there are certain women, they can't fathom being by themselves. They can't fathom going to the movies by themselves. They can't fathom just doing stuff by themselves. And when it's all said and done, I don't care if you're with somebody, you're still by yourself because you don't want them. Dude, you got somebody you at the movies with, y'all having fun, but you're still by yourself because you don't want her. You got somebody you're going to dinner with, but you don't want her because after dinner, the person that's your lover, that's who coming to the house. Check this out, dude. What about the same person you at the movies with? When y'all leave the movies, y'all go out to dinner. And when y'all get to going out to dinner, y'all go back to the house and watch a good old Western, a good old Western while y'all chilling on the couch, eating popcorn. And guess what? You did all it with the same woman. I never understood you got all these options in the world, male and female. Y'all got a bunch of options to do whatever you want. but you choose to spend time with a whole bunch of different people because it's fun. But time ain't waiting on nobody. And then once you start thinking back, all that time you put into all the many different women, but it end up being nothing. And then you're mad at yourself. And then they already know I'm just something to do. Just like the woman. You're spending all that time with these different guys, and they already know you got guy friends. So in the back of their mind, they know they just something to do. But they'll be there, hoping that you'll choose one of them, which I don't understand why you want to be chosen. If she's talking to a whole bunch of different men, why would you want to be chosen by somebody dealing with a whole bunch of... That's called, my favorite line, thirsty and desperate. Instead of finding you somebody that's just going to deal with you, that ain't going to have a whole bunch of different guy friends. If you got options, use your options wisely and say, I chose him. And do everything you like doing with that one guy, or everything you like doing with that one lady. And if it don't work out, it don't work out. But you also know you didn't put too much time into a person that wasn't everything you're looking for. Because I know it's fun when you look a certain way. You can have many female friends as you want. You can have as many guy friends as you want. It's fun. But when all said and done, when you lay on that pillow, ain't nothing laying next to you. Ain't nothing laying next to you. You got options. You got options to find somebody that you want in your life. Somebody that's going to treat you. And I'm talking about a woman. Somebody that's going to treat you right. Somebody that you want by your side. Somebody you can talk on the phone all night long. Somebody you can go to the movies with. Somebody you can have little get-togethers with. Somebody you can take their family reunion. Somebody you can... Everything you're doing in life, you can take them with. When I say them, I mean one guy. But he's doing everything them was doing. He do exist. But I don't understand why people put their time, valuable time, into a whole bunch of different people. I tell folks all day long, and they criticize me, and I ain't ashamed to say it. I don't have no female friends. For what? I have 0 female friends. I don't want none. If you see me with a female, that's who I'm dating. And that's what I understand why folks spend time all over the place with all these different people instead of having one person in your life. You know, I'm not telling anybody what to do. If you want to have a lot of guy friends, do your thing. You want to have a lot of female friends, do your thing. But guess what? How's about having one person that every single thing you're doing with them, you can do that with them? And there are people that's looking at me right now know exactly what I mean. Find somebody that's a soulmate. Hangout partner. Ride or die. I can go on and on. Everything I'm saying is about 2 people. It ain't about 2 people. And when I get tired of her, I'm running over there when I'm tired of her. Because I'm going to tell you something about the ride or die. You don't get tired of her. And if you get tired of her, you're chilling with her. You know, you get tired of him, you're chilling with him. There are people like that exist. But you spend most of our time running all over the place because I'm pretty. So I'm going to date me a bunch of guys. I'm not going to waste this beauty. But what about the miles that's being put on you internally? I'm handsome. I'm going to talk many women as I can. What about all the miles that's on you internally? You ever thought about all the time you spend with all them different people? You could have spent that time with one person. Think about it. All that time you spending with all these different people, you can do that with one person. And a lot of people think because they never experienced it, that person don't exist. A lot of people thinking, no, I ain't gonna find nobody that's everything I'm looking for. I'd rather settle for two qualities out of this guy instead of the 5 I want. For what? Because sooner or later, them 3 that he missing, you're gonna be longing for. Then here we go with the cheating. I tell my guy friends, cheat with somebody. I apologize. Date somebody you cheat with. And they be like, say what you mean. Date somebody that looks like a person you cheat with. And they finally got it. If you're dating somebody that look like somebody you cheat with, when you're together, you're having fun like somebody you cheat with, and your alone time, it feels like somebody you cheat with, you ain't going nowhere. A lot of people don't believe that can happen because they've never done it. But believe me, deal with somebody that's physically and mentally, because most guys like the physical, but the mental of her is a total wreck. Most women will deal with a guy that's physical, but the mental part, the way he treat her, is trash. But she ain't going nowhere because she'll settle for like the women say, I'd rather have half a man than no man at all. But you don't even have a man. Zero. Has nothing to do with half. Yes, you have options, but to keep using them options and being all over the place and your options run out, and the first thing you think about is all that time I spent with all these different people, I ended up with zero. I'm gonna say it again. My popular days when I was the shit and I was all over the place and I was dealing with all these different people, and let's go for men and women. Because time ain't waiting on nobody. You're spending most time of your life all over the place, not knowing you can be all over the place with one person. But some people are too scared to be alone, too scared to be by themselves. But you can be in a relationship and by yourself if you're all over the place. Just think about what I just said. It makes a lot of sense if you think about it. A whole lot of sense. Just think about it.